Soldiers, sailors, Marines, simulate lock and load. Are you ready on the right? Ready on the left? Well, you're about to get your weekly bang. It's Jubilee. Men, we're here with a corny carbine that's fairly drooling with Steam G. Maleem. The joint is jumping with specks and spots that are aching to be dotted and ditted. And you don't need a sack full of lash on to attend this Hepcat filibuster, which features tonight Teddy Bunn, Jack LaRue, Leo Watson and the Spirits of Rhythm, the one and only Lena Horne, and Erskine Hawkins and his Make You Want to Straighten Up and Fly Right music makers. Now, here's your master of ceremonies, that crockery clanker par excellence, Ernie Whitman.
Thank you. Capsule from the condenser this early diem. I quote from some scribbling received from Chris Adams at 953. Quote, pull up. Copper squat and dig the steel coming on you this eve. I'm muzzling my top for a great leave tip. Drop it on me after the bright aftermath. Unquote. Well, Private's about to be stashed and rocked in the face by the man who knows how to begin at the beginning and come to the end at the conclusion. It's Hawkins and the boys doing Bicycle Bounce. Spin that sprocket, Erskine. Spin it! Thank you. That was slick as a damp bubble bath. I hope Sergeant W.D. Williams at 948 was latched on. How are you, Sergeant? This early, Bright. Some inky pups reared its lovely pigment across our people. The jotting was beamed by Private First Class J.C. Miller, Jr. for the gang at 958, and among other things, J.C. says, Ernie, we enjoy hearing you come on the beam beating your big choppers. Well, fellas, I'm in for a hunk of pop clanging right now, but I don't know whether I'm going to be able to comprehend or not. For standing before me as the gate was responsible for a good mess of the diggiest, bootiest, most latched-on dictionary this side of a limp noodle. Here he is, Leo Scatman Watson.
Some like vanilla. I like strawberry lobo. Some like the chocolate. Bop just on the nap, bop.
In case Private Hyman Holbrook at APO 914 is glued onto the edge of the decibels, Erskine Hawkins and his mellow men have a hunk of hot they want to send. Also, Private Robert Taylor at the same diggings. Hawk, what have you got for the two solid privates? What have you got?
Well, Ernie, we'd like to kick around a few bars of get-up news.
Oh, my goodness. Don't let me stop you. Proceed.
Got a lot of planning to do, so hard to the left,
G to the right. We've got to form to win this fight. Get up, you in that food. Leave enough food for the Allies to so hard to the left, G to the right. We've got to form to win this fight. Is a shape just like a V, V, V for victory. Let's work together, you and me. Plant this car for the boys overseas. Get up, you in that food. We've got plenty of acres to so hard to the left, G to the right. We've got to form to win this fight. To the left, G to the right. We've got to form to win this fight. Hard to the left, G to the right. We've got to form to win this fight.
Erskine Hawkins and Jimmy Mitchell. That was a fine routine news. We have called one of the greatest aggregations of Mike Huggers this side of Bing Crosby. The tune, Slender, Tender, and Tall. The Boopa-Doopers, the King Cole Trio.
Whenever I go to a dance, you never see me taking a chance. I get a kick off the kicks that I pick just tender and tall. They go for the way I dance. They go for my kind of romance. Jack, I get a kick off the kicks that I pick just tender and tall. I got a lot of girlfriends, but they're all fat. When they jive, it doesn't mean a thing. But when they go out stepping with the thin ones, find those babies, they know how to swing. Those kind of chicks are hip. Boy, they ready to follow my steps. I get a kick off the kicks that I pick tender and tall. They gotta be fine and mellow, just like a big round cello. I get a thrill, cause the thrill that I chill, tender and tall. baby, fine and heavy. I get a kick off the chicks that I pick, just slender, tender and tall. They gotta be tutti fruity. They gotta be rooty zooty. Jack, I get a kick off the chicks that I pick, just slender, tender and tall. They gotta be fine as wine that you drink when you dine. On the bean, Jubilee. Can't afford to take a chance, cause they gotta know the way that I dance. Those kind of chicks are hip, boy, they ready to follow my steps. I get a kick off the chicks that I pick, a slender and tender. They make me want to surrender. They really knock me out and put me on my do surrender. I get a kick off the chicks that I pick, a slender, tender and tall.
Thank you, King Cole Trio, on your 18-carat kilodillas. And now comes the moment I've been waiting for all my big fat life. Would that I could but ascend to thy height, and deign to call you fair one mine. Would that thou these lonely sonnets I spin could compare favorably with the kiss of you upon the rose. Would. Good. Men, meet my number one pin-up, nail-up, tack-up, glue-up, and wrap-up girl, Lena Horne.
Oh, hello there, sweater boy. How are you tonight?
Oh, dear Lena. Lena, do you mind if I stand on this side of you?
Well, of course not, darling. But the last time I was here on Jubilee, you stood on the other side of me, didn't you?
That's right, sugar, but I want to be cooked evenly all over. Gee, standing here with you, I feel like a feather in the breeze.
A feather?
Yeah.
Well, listen, honey, don't drop on me, huh?
Fellas, I wish I could describe the dress Lena's wearing tonight.
Why don't you, Ernie? I'd love to hear your opinion of it.
Well, it fits like... Oh, in the back. And like, in the front. Lena, how did you ever get into it?
Well, I got the idea from my father. He used to be an olive stuffer.
Pimento?
Oh, no, thanks. I never took it.
Oh, Lena, what have you got for the fighting men in the way of a song?
Well, Ernie, I'd like to extend greetings and a warm salutation to Private Wilbert Whitson at 957, Sergeant Matt Giuffretti and the Air Corps boys at 937, Seaman Johnny Ellis and the gang at the Naval Air Station at Addock, and Private Robert Ford and all the boys in Barrack 73 at 958. For you fellas, here's the one I love. Belongs to somebody else. You know the one I love belongs to somebody else. He sings his sweet refrains to somebody else. Even when he's got his arms around me, I know his thoughts are strong for somebody else. The hands I hold belong to somebody else. I bet they're not so cold to somebody else. See, it's tough to be alone on the shelf, but worse to be in love by yourself when the one you love wants someone else. The one I love belongs to somebody else. He sings his sweetest things to someone else. Even when he's got his arms around me, he's looking at the door, waiting for someone. I know he's waiting for somebody else. The hand I hold belongs to somebody else. I bet they're not so cold to somebody else. It's tough to be alone on the shelf, but worse to be in love by yourself when the one you love belongs to somebody else.
was smooth like a velvet valley. But, Lena, we couldn't possibly leave you absent yourself from these prints without giving out with an encore. Have you a few boys or something stashed up that could in the cuff?
Sure, Ernie. We're still more at the Senate. I'd like to do one of my favorite songs, George Gershwin's Embraceable You. Embrace me, my sweet embrace me, my irreplaceable. Just one look at you, my heart grew tipsy in me. You and you alone bring out the deep in me. I love all the many charms about me. Above all, I want my arms around you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Mama, do. Sweet above all, I want my arms about you. Don't be a naughty baby. Come to your mama. My sweet
Thank you. And plan on another visit to Hot Horn Hall real soon. Which reminds me, men, have you written to Jubilee Special Service, Los Angeles, USA? You haven't? Ain't you ashamed? Sit down and spill some ink on a label. Stick it in P38 and leave us be dug, will you? Well, now that's better. And don't forget, Jubilee spelled backwards means L-W. I thank you. And now, Erskine, what's the bit of better lay the wind-upper?
Well, Ernie, we got one I think the guys will want to know the knuckle. It's called No Soap. What do you think?
I think we are waiting for No Soap Proceed. Thank you, Erskine Hawkins, thank you. Well, men, as the hamburger said to the ketchup, I was raw before I met you, but baby, look at me now. The Jubilee horse has been nibbled right down the napkin ring. It's time to bust our vest and say boot till another early dim. Would you like to leave them in with a thought, Lena Horne?
Well, I hate to leave them at all, Ernie. But as long as we gotta go, so long,
Oh, please pass the anchor. I'm about to take off. Meantime, I say meantime, this is easy to get, but nobody wants him. Ernie Whitman, clanking his carcass with Leo Watson and the spirits of rhythm, Lena Horne of Prinny Horne, and the 20th Century Gable, Erskine Hawkins, and his bedded down buddies. Clamp you now and dig you later. So long and good luck.
You have been called and peppered by Jubilee under the solid cast veracity of the Special Service Division of the War Department of the United States of America.